Hey everyone, Morgan here. So today I want to talk to you about how to start composting. I think people think that composting is difficult, or they just don't know how to start, or they think it's too expensive. A lot of the composting bins that you see online are completely unnecessary. Yes, you need to turn it, and most of those composting bins, they have that nice little turn handle, right? But really unnecessary, and I'm going to show you what I do, and just a really simple way that you can do this, adapt to this exact same theory to even just a 5-gallon bucket. You don't need even something as big as mine. Now, there are a couple different ways to compost. Actually, there's vermicomposting, which I would love to get into, because then that creates, it creates compost actually pretty dang quickly. And then you have worms, which for me is an added benefit, especially if I have chickens. I can give them worms, if I ever want to, or have an excess or something. Plus, if you ever have like such a big, enterprise of vermicomposting, I guess, you could sell worms or even sell that compost. And you can even make like worm tea and use it for your garden. I mean, vermicomposting is just, there's so many great benefits. So if you have like a spot, or you have the inkling to do vermicomposting, then definitely do that. It's great to reuse, a great way to get rid of those scraps and reduce waste. So the next way is going to be open composting, in which basically you have kind of like a little hole in the ground, not even like a hole, but just kind of like dug out a little bit, and then you just kind of put like a whole bunch of compost and stuff in it. Like you'll put all your grass clippings, you'll put all your fruits and vegetables and whatever else in it. And that's definitely a way to do it. The open concept, I decided against that just because I didn't really want to attract like a bunch of bugs or animals or anything like that. My mom does it that way. She does it the open way, and she goes like way on the other side of her property. She only has like a quarter acre or something, but she goes like way on the other side of her acre, and does it way over there. And she doesn't seem to have a problem. Flies are good for your compost, just kind of, but you don't really want flies like hanging around your house or anything like that. So if you are going to do like the open concept, do it like way far away. Otherwise, what I think is the easiest thing for most people to do is going to be like a closed type of concept. This is a really big pickle jar. I've shown this in a past video. All that I do is I keep all the compost in here. So let me show you here. All right, so I compost a bunch of stuff. I mean, I put just a whole bunch of stuff in here, and it has been composting out really good. Now, I'm actually going to show you here in just a second what I do after I put stuff in usually. I also have to put water in. So I usually put about a gallon of water in a week-ish, kind of depending on just the circumstances. So let me show you exactly what I do. Let's say I just place stuff in there. It's actually getting pretty full. I try to tighten it down. Sometimes it just doesn't want to tighten. So then I just throw it down on its side. And I just kind of give it a good kick. Now it's very heavy, so I do kind of kick it instead of push it. Whoa, there we go. So I'm spinning it, getting it all mixed up. There we go. So you can do this with a 5-gallon bucket, just put it on its side, spin it. And it does need air, so you want to try to give it air, just open up the lid, for a few seconds, close it every day, It doesn't need a lot, but it definitely needs water. And it needs a bunch of different materials, like it needs those grass clippings, or it needs hay, or it needs leaves, and then after that it's vegetables, fruits. You can put eggshells in, but no meat, no dairy, nothing, no meat scraps, no dairy scraps. So if you're ever uncertain, whether something has dairy or meat, just don't put it in there. Okay, I can already smell it. Ooh, oh no, my juices, my precious juices are rolling out. Ooh. It should smell You know, it should definitely smell, which is why, you know, you want to keep like an open concept away. But now I'm going to show you what it looks like. Oh yeah, it did roll up pretty good, and it is actually composting down amazingly well. You know, I think I gotta put some more hay in it or something, but it just looks, oh man, it actually smells really good. Like, it smells bad but good. It's supposed to smell a little bit, but it looks good. You know, if you ever do see flies in it or coming out of it or anything, that's a good thing. You know, flies, meaning that's like a healthy compost. But again, you know, you just don't want the flies like, you know, constantly around your house. And, you know, I actually probably will need to move this for this summer when the flies are getting really bad and producing a lot more. We have a few right now, but it's still kind of cold. But I'm thinking of moving this, you know, further away just so the flies aren't congregating so much. Anyway, you can do this in a 5-gallon bucket. You can do it in, you know, a bigger size bucket, you know, whatever. Just have something on your counter, like, you know, a jar, mason jar, whatever, put some stuff in it, and then come out, you know, every day, every other day, whatever, put it in. You can even take like a pitchfork or something and mix it up yourself like that. You don't have to drop it down and turn it, that kind of thing. You could take something and just kind of like turn it, you know, some sort of pitchfork or something that can get in there and just kind of turn it. But you know, you definitely want to mix it up as well, just so all that stuff is composting down. Thank you all so much for watching. Conquer Tomorrow by Preparing Today. Talk to y'all later. Bye.